Future Manager World, Avant-Garde Globality Authority.
Good morning, everyone. I am Bernardo Tosco, Secretary General for Future Manager World, and today here with me is present Mr. Daniele Loro, Arché founding partner.
Good morning and nice to meet you.
We are going to discuss with Mr. Loro, within the framework of Bank Future Manager, about the role of finance, HR, and training in financial institutions, industrial companies, and corporate environments. Mr. Loro, what role does finance play in industrial, commercial, and financial companies?
Yes, the finance function and activity in general regards everything that is connected with the financial resources of a company. This can regard the ordinary activities that is generally connected and managed throughout the current business cash flows, but also extraordinary activity, like in cases of acquisition deals, disposal deals, mergers, and so on. In these cases, there are extraordinary cash flows that must be projected in some way managed by the company. One particularity that we must say is that what regards in general the finance sector, you know that banks and financial institutions generally manage finance for their clients. So this is their core business, and so it should be in certain way separated the concept of finance for their clients from the finance for the corporation in the case of what is called the corporate finance activity. What Arché does is assist a client in managing the corporate finance activity. So the extraordinary activities regarding deals in case of acquisition, mergers, fundraising, and so on, and all this part of activity.
Thank you very much. So what are the points of contact between the finance and the HR training function then?
The two functions at first sight can appear distant, but in the reality, I'll make you an example. In case of an acquisition, of course, there is a project of corporate finance activity that means the valuation of the target, the conducting of the deal, the negotiations, the plan that for the acquisition that in a certain way have an impact on the valuation and on the prices that can be negotiated. But also inside the plan, within the plan for the acquisition, there can be also activity of organization from organizational point of view, like hiring new personnel, C-level, and so on. So this part of activities is in a certain way very connected with the corporate finance activity, and also have an impact on the negotiation and on the deal, on the timing, and so on.
So what is the solution for such situations?
In this situation, I think that the servitization, the concept that we use among Arché in partnership with Bank Future Manager is very important, because in these cases, Arché can bring on the deal the Bank Future Manager resources in order to help in the realization of the projected plan. And this is also a very important value for the company because can be made in a timely way, because in this situation, time is very important to reorganize and to have a successful deal.
So can the same need for servitization arise from HR and training functions then?
Yes, I think that the opposite situation can be very frequent. For example, if there is a company that is creating a new business activity, with creating a new business unit regarding this new activity and is hiring, let's say, a new management team for this activity, and also to realize this plan, the company will need to implement some corporate finance activity like fundraising, like acquisition of a target, and so on. So the new management team just generally cannot be dedicated to this activity. There are, in a certain way, extraordinary activity that is very focused on the current business management. So in these cases, personnel function can call for advisory for the managing of the business in terms of extraordinary and corporate finance activity.
Thank you very much, Mr. Loro, for giving us all this information and for providing us a clearer framework about the role of finance and HR training in financial institutions, industrial companies, and corporate environments. Thanks again, and keep following us for more information about Bank Future Manager.
Thank you very much. See you all.